Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another tutorial. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to install custom fonts into Xcode. So first of all, we have to get some custom fonts. Right over here, I have two sites that I personally like to use. I like to use thefont.com, or you can also use Google Fonts. Both of them work fine. They both have plenty of excellent fonts. But the one I'm going to be using today is this one by Airstrike. And you can go ahead and click on it. And you can see all the different variations it'll come with. All the different styles. You don't have to use this one. Feel free to use any one you want. And once you find the font that you like, just go ahead and click the download button. I personally already have it downloaded. And then over here on Xcode, we're going to want to go ahead and create a new group and just name it fonts. And this project is just I haven't written any code yet. All I've done is drag a label here and put the title of my YouTube channel. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get this custom font in here. Okay, so once you have your font downloaded, go ahead and find it on your desktop or your downloads folder, wherever you saved it at, and go ahead and open it up, and you'll see that all the variations are here. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a couple. I'll go ahead and put in the Airstrike 3D, and the Airstrike ECAD, and I'll just go ahead and drag these over into our fonts folder, and then make sure this is ticked on, the one that says add to targets, and just go ahead and click finish. Now if by any chance you forgot to, or you accidentally click next while check marking that box, no worries, just go to any of the fonts you have here in the folder, and right here on the right side you can go ahead and check mark it to make sure it's a target, and then just go ahead and do that for all the ones you've already installed. And the next we want to do is we want to go over to our info.plist and just go ahead and click the little plus button here, and we'll do fonts provided by application, and just hit the little arrow to make this drop down. And then since we have 3 fonts, we're going to need 3 items. So item 0, 1, 2, and then you're going to enter the names of the files, and you have to make sure you enter it exactly the way it's spelled. So make sure capitalization and everything matters, and make sure you hit the extension. So airstrike.ttf. Okay, perfect. Now let's go on over here to our main.storyboard, and then when we click on this, go ahead and switch it over to custom. And then afterwards, we're going to go get our Airstrike one, which is right over here. So we can go ahead and hit Airstrike, and let's go ahead and make it bigger. And that's how you have a custom font. And I'm also going to show you guys how to do this programmatically. So let's go ahead and enter our view controller. Okay, so now that we're here in our view controller, we'll go ahead and create a label. So let label equals UI label. Go ahead and remove this commented code, that comment, and then we'll do label dot font, and then we'll do UI font name, and then we'll go ahead and select Airstrike, and then the size we'll just do like size 30. And I'm just going to go ahead and quickly add some more properties to this. Alright, and now I'm just going to quickly add some constraints so I can get it in the center of the view. Okay, now if we go ahead and run this, you'll see that we programmatically added our font here, and system teal color, it's in the center, and our font works. Now, let's say you're having trouble with your font. It's not showing up. Sometimes when you install a font, it may have a different name. So if that's the case, go ahead and use this handy little snippet of code. So you'll do for family and UI font dot family names, for name and UI font dot font names, for family, and we'll do dot sorted so it's easier to find, and then print family, and then we'll do a string interpolation, and we'll add it right now. So we'll do name, and we'll do family. And then when you run this here in the debugger, you'll see all the fonts here, and then we'll just go ahead and search for ours. So we have here family airstrike and font airstrike. So that's how we know our font has been successfully installed. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in, but that's going to do it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, please go ahead and write that down in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get to you as soon as I can. And go ahead and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.